Fortnite Chapter 7 Season 2 is arriving in 3 days time, and we have just had our first story moment live event, which I'm going to show you every secret you missed, as well as a full showcase of the Season 2 Battle Pass, so you know what you're getting into. So let's not waste any more time and get straight into it. I will be gifting 5 subscribers every single day the brand new Season 2 Battle Pass when it does release. So make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel before the season does release, like the video, and comment your epic ID name down in the comment section below so I can add you and send you the Battle Pass when it does release, because it's coming out very soon and you guys do not want to miss out on it. So before we get into anything, the Hoshi Machi skin is now inside of the item shop, which you guys can see here. This skin looks absolutely insane. So if you guys are picking it up, please do consider popping in my support credit code Apple1, as it does help out the channel an absolute ton, and it literally takes about 1 second to put in. So last night the story moment live event happened, and it was absolutely amazing, with the Dark Voyager connecting the third shard that he stole from Fishstick's reality to the Dark Harvester, then activating the half constructed 0 point with its energy beam that makes the 0 point unstable again, just like what happened in Chapter 2 Season 5 when the 0 point gets really unstable, leading to it exploding energy all over the island, opening 3 new portals, teasing the Season 2 with 3 images inside of each portal. So in these images are where the last 3 shards of the 0 point are to complete it. The first one is located over at Bumpy Bay, being Fishstick's reality 7021. As you guys can see, the same lighthouse as in the trailer, but we've already collected a shard from here, so it looks like this reality actually holds 2 shards, which Fishsticks forgot to mention to the Dark Voyager, which is not a good thing for Fishsticks. We then have a mysterious location, which seems to be kind of like painted palms, but that's already in this reality, so we really have no idea where this is or what it is. But this portal is located over at the forest just north of Classified Canyon, and then finally for the last portal, this is located at Clawsy Lodge, which you guys can see it's teasing the new Ice King's Kingdom, which Fortnite have been teasing a lot and showcased it with loads of trailers as well as in-game trailers, so you know what it looks like in-game, and this POI is just absolutely insane. And with this new Ice King skin confirmed to be inside of the Season 2 Battle Pass, you guys can see a better look at the skin here. He has way more ice on him than the original one and looks much more evil, and I can't lie, I am very excited to use this skin. But in his own trailer, you guys can see his collection of frozen characters, being the Prisoner, Oriella, Captain America, and finally the Foundation. But why are these all frozen? Well, we need to go back to Fortnite Zero War for this. In here, you'll remember our group of heroes that went to the Ice Moon chasing Doom and stumbled across the Ice King, which he says he captures things too powerful to exist in any reality, which he thinks the Foundation is too powerful to exist, which I mean, he literally did warp the 0 point with his bare hands. But you will also notice that this Foundation has a whole new design, and as we know with the Visitor's new design, we discovered he's not the same Visitor. He's from a completely different timeline. So what makes this Foundation not be different? Well, as you guys can see, he has a completely new helmet design, and that's because he lost it when he was escaping the Herald inside of Chapter 3. But the main reason he is the same Foundation is the design. As you guys can see, he has like this sapphire thing over his heart, which is exactly the same as the old Foundation skin. And as you know, this was a teaser for Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson for playing the character, which is a reference to his tattoos, which is pretty cool. And well, he is a very expensive actor, so people thought he was no longer going to be playing the role until Fortnite tweeted this, teasing a literal rock, which is obviously teasing Dwayne Johnson. So it looks like he is the same Foundation from all of those chapters ago. And if you remember, Jones promised the Foundation Geno.
You came back for me.
You promised me Geno.
And we still haven't had Geno, so maybe Geno comes into the storyline as well, which is going to be pretty cool. But we do know he is going to be inside of the Season 2 Battle Pass as well, with 2 styles. The first one being the grey style that we saw inside of the Ice Cube, and the second style being the old style, which Fortnite literally teased. This won't be available until later in the season though, as well the ice needs to melt before he is freed. So I imagine the Foundation is going to be the secret skin inside of Season 2. But a mysterious character has actually already escaped, which you guys can see from this trailer. In the background, one of the pillars of the ice has already been smashed and destroyed, which is believed to be Captain America, who is also inside of the Season 2 Battle Pass. This skin is really cool though, because it is a much older version than the original Captain America skin we have, which means the Dark Voyager captured him before the very first Captain America arrived to the Fortnite Island, which was in Chapter 2, around 5 to 6 years ago. So he's been frozen for a very long time. But after the live event, Fortnite started teasing Season 2 so much. They just started putting very encrypted stuff out, with the first thing being we're receiving reports, which makes no sense for now. They then said this wasn't step 1, it's happening. But an Epic employee also confirmed there's so many more teasers coming out, and that he saw something pretty special this morning, which means something big will be getting revealed very, very soon. With only 3 days left, I imagine it's going to be literally dropping later today or tomorrow, which I'm so excited for. But with the brand new Dark Voyager trailer yesterday, it was so cool, bro. It's probably one of the top 5 best Fortnite trailers they've ever released. They teased a brand new squid skin inside of this trailer, who was originally seen in the skin surveys and now is confirmed to be inside of the Season 2 Battle Pass, and this trailer was so good. At the start, you guys could also see a brand new style for the Trespasser skin being orange for the last reality, which will be getting added inside of Season 2, with the Thunderburst, the submachine gun that will also be returning inside of the loot pool, which is going to be really cool. But it's also teased another skin that people overlooked massively. When the Dark Voyager is looking through the star map, you will actually be able to see a hologram of a sprite, where you guys can see a load of last reality language, and this translates to "this is absolute BS." But if you look at the survey skins, there is actually a sprite skin inside of here, which is pretty sick. So this whole reason of showing a sprite inside of a hologram was a teaser towards this skin, which may be coming out inside of the Season 2 Battle Pass, or just coming out in next season in general. This is really cool. I can't lie, I am very excited. But our next Battle Pass skin is actually confirmed to be the Order. We've known this for quite a while because she was teased a long time ago, which you guys can see here. We all know what she looks like from the teasers and stuff. This skin is absolutely amazing, and she also does have a bonus style with her brand new helmet, which was spotted inside of the skin surveys, which will most likely be the tier 1 skin for next season. We know this is the survey skin because you guys can see the gold accents on the skin and all of the other patterns, which is actually really cool. But she's also related to Geno from all of the other patterns on the skin and on his skin, which is kind of interesting. I can't lie, this is really cool. As we know, she is his daughter, so it does make sense. But you guys can also see her dual wield pickaxe from this teaser image, which I'm actually very excited to use this pickaxe. It looks really cool. But there is also a massive change to the next season's Battle Pass as well, and it's pretty game changing. Fortnite have confirmed a few days ago all passes are now cost less V-Bucks, which means the Battle Pass are now costing 200 V-Bucks less, which is amazing. It's costing 800 V-Bucks instead of 1000 V-Bucks, but this does mean you won't be able to get 1000 V-Bucks in the Battle Pass. You'll only be able to get 800, which kind of does suck because most skins these days do cost over 1000 V-Bucks, but you do get the Battle Pass 200 V-Bucks cheaper. But we actually did get a load of weapon changes inside of this update. So they have removed the Tactical Assault Rifle, the Deadeye Assault Rifle, the Vengeful Sniper, and the Sovereign Shotgun, and they've added the Scar, the Hunting Rifle, the Suppressed Submachine Gun, the Combat Shotgun, the Pump Shotgun, and the Spaz. All of these weapons are now inside of Battle Royale, and I can't lie, it is a pretty insane change. For the last few weeks of Season 1 is actually pretty insane, but they have also changed the Mark 7 and the Deadeye Assault Rifle. They are now projectile beyond 100 meters. Obviously, the Deadeye Assault Rifle just got removed from Battle Royale, but it's still in Reload and Blitz. So after 100 meters, your bullets will start to drop off, which kind of does suck, I can't lie, but it is what it is. And obviously, the Mark 7 Assault Rifle is still inside of Battle Royale. I actually really did like the Deadeye Assault Rifle, but for some reason they got rid of it.